It is time for the final video of XCOM Terror from the Deep, as we enter Telef Level 3. We must destroy the 8 power feeds to the tomb to finish off the alien threat. Aborting will terminate the mission. Right, thankfully Unstable Voltage appears to have had all of his equipment intact, as does everybody else. In fact, we'll just make sure that's loaded. It appears to be. So, I should have tried to pick up the other medkits on the way down, but oh well, that's fine. Let us continue then. Here is the bottom layer of Telef. Now, we're going to send you out on exploration mission Alpha. Find things to take control of. Shoot that thing with Sonic. Alright, that'll do then. So that's the start. Who doesn't have Unstable Voltage? Does. Actually, most of our troops we got left have psionic ability, so snapshot. Dylan, down there. Nothing in safe for snapshots. Next up, Tattered Rags. Down there, Duck, safe for snapshot, and Ancient Stranger. Need to get our side forces back if we can. Next up, Dink. Gonna have you escort him. So we didn't find quite as many psionic points as we would have liked, but that's fine. Where did Marishan head off to? I don't want you snapshotting it like mad, so we're gonna move you along with the other Psychor. Or the rest of Psychor, I should say. Oh, by the way, there is no saving on this line or level to left, so I've got to do this all in one take. And if it goes abysmally wrong, I can reload back from where I was. So, Voltage. We are going to send it this way. I'm really hoping I don't have face DPL to worry about. We found a DPL wielding guy, and I've moved quite a lot of my Psi troops, haven't I? Right, who's got psychic powers left to spend? Flying trading card. Implant successful. Right, so I see a couple of people. We know that the launch torpedo rate is 48. And I in fact see 3 not squid things. Right, 3, 4. Oh, I've gone one too many. Not enough time, yes. Okay, well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to throw that. I'm going to throw that at you, actually, I think. And leave you there. Next up, Dink is going to molecular control you. And we're going to also fire at you. Actually worked rather well. Okay, deep ones can hurt squid things that are not squids. What else have we got mind control wise? So he's going to have one shot at trying to take over you. Didn't work. But I think we dealt quite effectively with the initial attack. It's not. Oh, and we found it. Okay, that was quick. But that is what we need to destroy, the nodes that are here. I should have DPL'd into there, that's what I should have done. Yep, we know you're about to do strange things, which involve floating around. Now, if anybody else wants to come along and actually hurt those two, they can. Alright, nothing. Alright, let's start with some psionic attack then. Marigin. Oh, we need to see it. Okay, found the deep one. Marigin, a molecular control on the deep one, please. Nope. Dink then? Right, success. Right, I want you to go into here, because I want to actually see this area we need to go and destroy. It's a squid thing. We know you're quite good at taking these out. Though you didn't that time. Alright, what else is here that we need to worry about? Doesn't seem to be a lot, actually. Still, that's fine. We can live with that. We've always got DPL at the back if we want it from you. But for now, we're going to molecular control you, and then you're going to go exploring for us, I think. There's another one. Oh, it's the same one, actually. Okay, that'll do. So nothing new found. We're going to then move you in. Good thing, of course, about exploring with everybody else is that we find out whether there's any tentaculates quite... Yeah, that's found you. And you can't turn to face it. Okay, next up, off you go. No tase-offs yet, which is a little worrying, but we'll see what happens there. Voltage around the corner. Nothing spotted. Rags down to there. Then I think we're going to advance on this door. A stranger. Want to leave your DPL intact if possible. I mean, we could fire it here actually, which would do a very weird sort of around the corner thing, which would go horrendously wrong and end in the death of our top ranking officer, I think he is now. Tattered Rag. Nope. Tattered Rag's flying trading card. But nobody's really replaced Stilgar since I mean, there was another captain, I can't remember who it was at the moment, but Trazian at one stage, Rose, I think, nearly had the mantle. Oh, we lost our deep one. And we lost our lobster man. But overall, that's good effective use of our troops so far. We've secured the area into there. And what I'm going to do next is, you can see one who's probably the thing down there, which is fine, I don't mind that. In fact, I don't mind that so much, I'm going to shoot it a couple of times. Didn't die. Okay. Next up, we're going to move flying trading card to a safe place. I'm going to move you out of the way, as well as you, because I know how these go sometimes. Next, DPL. Let's start with that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So that goes all the way down there for 6, all the way along there for 7, all the way in there for 8, and then we're going to go and directly target that. Well, we got a squid thing, and I think we got 3 of the power nodes with that. I was kind of hoping it would put a hole in the wall or something so that you could get through, but that's fine. Next then, Dink Smallwood is going to try and take over this thing's not a brain. No. Alright, everybody else moves up then. Little concerned about things that might come through here, so We'll keep that area locked off for now. Disaster Islands down there. I think if we can get Marishin up to that DPL, I'm going to swap his weapon over. Because another DPL shot's probably going to end it. And really, you don't have a use for a stun gun at the moment. Right. Stranger around the corner. And a Mr. Voltage, who can take a snapshot at the thing that is not a squid. Stranger can also take shots, so he shall. 55% accuracy from these. Okay, we're useless. Round there you go then. End turn. Still no Sonics. Are there no Taze-offs here either? And the equivalent of the Ethereals, I would have guessed they'd be somewhere. We only had Aquatoids on the first level. Ah, no, you can actually get through because we destroyed enough of a door for you to do so. That is a good thing. So we're going to send you on. Most importantly, actually, we could take a shot at that. Yep, one other node gone. That leaves 4. Where is Mr. Marishin? We have a weapon upgrade for you, sir. But first, in goes for Disaster Lilians. Snapshot saved. Gonna have Voltage go this way. Nothing there. You can go down to there. For such a notoriously tough game, this has not been a very challenging end of it. I mean, the first level, strangely, was the most difficult because of all the mind control going on. It's mind control, molecular control, has been the issue with this Let's Play, not Lobstermen. Well, there are still aliens, but no Tazos? Okay. Is there anything in this area that's actually going to stop me from just winning outright with you? Yep, there we go. Nope, so just those 3 to go, and I think it might even be worth just finishing this off. Oh, who wants the honour? I should give it to somebody other than Marishin, but we're going to give it to Marishin because he's spent the entire mission dying and still coming along here. So, you get the honour next turn then. In the meantime, just move some people up, I think. Stable Voltage, absolutely sure there's nothing behind there. No, there's just nothing here. This is the capital of the alien city, the most critical point, and there is nothing. Oh, whoa, that was a number. 2 Zarquids. Okay, that's a bit better, only they should be over here. In fact, that's such a potential problem. I'm actually going to go and go flying trading card. Last shot. I could go molecular control actually, but no, we're going to launch torpedo to 3, 4, 5. Make sure that's right. It should be 6, 7, and 8. Launch rocket. Well, it did get them. It did do a bit of deviation, though. Tattered Rags is thankfully okay from it. But hooray! We're doing something with our DPL troops. Or troop, because we only have one. And turn them. Yeah, any more for any more? Okay, well, we've tried. We've given them ample opportunities. Let's say goodnight. Four, 5, 6. Actually, can we go up? Yeah, we can. 7, and then 8, because that will amplify the area of effect. And that is game. We have beaten the aliens for the second time. Though apparently at the cost of everybody who he sent there. Meanwhile, Gaspard sits in his armchair going, when was I supposed to be in this game? He's about there, actually. But apparently there might have been some survivors. And that is the end of XCOM Terror from the Deep. It's a good clone of the first game. It is a very buggy version of the game, to be really honest, but I'm slightly underwhelmed by that. I mean, I was being crushed by Tezos through most of a late game, and there were none whatsoever in the ending to that. But that's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. So anyway, future plans, I suppose. I don't currently have any future plans to do XCOM Apocalypse, which is the third game in the original series, largely because I've never really played it. I've had a couple of trial things, but it's not been the sort of game I've had a lot of. It's not an intuitive interface, and it has a lot of interesting things. It's just a bit awkward to explain and get into, and I haven't quite got the hang of that game yet, if that makes any sort of sense. However, I might consider playing the UFO series. Probably, though, I might stick with the first one, because the other two I don't rate that highly, and I've never got Afterlight to play properly. Although I haven't actually tried it on this computer, to be fair. Other things, future plans maybe. I was considering another 4X space game, possibly Space Empires. Probably 5. There's another couple of small RPG type titles I'm thinking of doing. I do plan on returning to Legend of Dragoon, though I've lost my save file, so I've got to go all the way through that again, so I might not. It's a little awkward, because I lost the save file when I transferred everything else over as well, because it wasn't where I did everything. I lost a lot of my actual emulated stuff, so I've got to find the discs and recopy them and make sure they're all working, and yeah. Anyway, this is Shadowhole 2012. This was XCOM Terror from the Deep. And there is one small video I might do afterwards, because somebody did ask about the multiplayer videos I did with Slimeboy, how I got that working. So I might do a brief tutorial on that. But we'll see. Until next time then. Peoples of the YouTubes, until next time.